What's going on, guys?
What's up?
What's up?
Everglades here.
I am Swankifer Lefleur.
Lefleur, and of course, Snapback. What's
And
going on, everybody?
We are the Blacklisted Boys.
Good to be back.
Yeah, now we're fully staffed. Now we got everybody back.
It's been quite a few weeks. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Fully staffed.
I missed one day. You missed one day. But
My attendance
show.
still perfect.
Well, the show's got to go on one way or another. So yeah.
That's
yeah.
right.
But yeah.
Okay. I think we're good, man.
Yeah.
We're ready to rock.
Yeah, I got a couple stories for you. I don't know what you got. If you're doing news, are you doing anything for basketball or anything like that today?
No.
Basketball's rough right now.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, it's kind of like hockey. Hockey's like a week ahead of it. Hockey's playoffs is starting right now, but basketball's close. Playoffs are going to be good, but until then, it's kind of shitty.
Okay.
So.
All right. Yeah. Well, I got this story. I know both of you guys are Panther fans, and well, you're also Giants fans. But I just want your take on this.
Yeah.
Thomas Davis tests positive for PEDs.
Yeah.
Says he said he took it for he's took the same supplements for 7 to 8 years.
Yep. That's PEDs. That's not steroids. Like the definition of PED is pretty vague and open for discussion. It's not like it was a human growth steroid, HGH, or any kind of muscle, burst muscle growers. But he said, I watched this whole video. It was like a 2 or 3 minute somber video. I don't think he ever mentioned the name of it, but he just said he'd been taking it for like 7 or 8 years, and it's like mainly an estrogen blocker. And as far as I know, it was just a supplement that I guess recently got banned or something. I'm not really sure about that.
Well, they said he said he's been tested numerous times.
Yeah.
But one thing that I've actually heard from the old lady's father yesterday, which he did bring up a good point.
Yeah.
Okay, he's on his way to retire.
Yeah.
He's gonna play one more year.
Yeah, he's gonna play one more year. Now, is this something that somebody's trying to, take his name and drag it in the mud, or do you think he honestly, it was a new substance that they actually banned from the NFL that they weren't testing before, but yet they're testing now?
He's got a pretty clean name around the league. I mean, I don't know why anybody would want to, screw him over like that, or like you said, drag his name through the mud.
Yeah. Does
a lot for kids. I mean, I've always liked Thomas Davis. He's a good guy. So I don't know. It would have to be somebody like high up in the league, though. Somebody sitting on top of a pedestal that is hard to get to.
Yeah.
Government propaganda.
Yeah.
NFL propaganda, really. Yeah. One more thing on that. Thomas Davis, while has gotten in trouble for some illegal hits and stuff, he's still a clean player. To be honest with you, I'm not sure. It was either one of the two things. The supplement was okay for several years. He said he's been taking, I'm sure, dozens and dozens of steroid or PED tests over the years. Or number two, it could just be something that wasn't showing up, but for whatever reason is now. Like, I don't know if they can demand a retest or whatever, but I guess this 4-game suspension is just going to stand.
Well, yeah, I think because he did a video. I know you were talking about the video.
Yeah.
I guess he's going to be he's going to be the man of the honor, just like I guess he's I want to say he's actually better off than Ezekiel Elliott. At least he's willing to be a man and take the fucking punishment.
Yeah, right.
Versus Ezekiel Elliott just like, no, I didn't do anything. I didn't touch that bitch.
Yeah, he manned up. He did. He immediately said something to him about it. That's kind of guy Thomas Davis is. That's why I kind of think it's weird that it's all of a sudden something's been taken for so long. Just 4-game suspension.
First 4 games is going to be Shaq Thomas in there for him.
Yeah. Thompson. Shaq Thompson.
Yeah.
Good player though. Both good players.
Yeah,
Shaq
Thompson can
great linebacker trio there.
Shaq Thompson can play quite a few places on the gridiron. He can play around the field.
I don't know, man. I feel bad for him.
But
local news around here, they show Thomas Davis all the time doing good stuff.
Yeah.
Popping in schools and giving out 100 pairs of new shoes and new backpacks and school supplies, and he does that shit all the time.
He does. He also does commercials with Greg Olson too for what, like Jeep or something like that.
Yeah, for the Honda place there. I won't name because they won't give us any money for it. But yeah, the funny thing about those two is like Thomas Davis, I love him to death, but his enunciation and words is just awful. It's so bad. The Honda dealership. Yeah, it's so bad. Like I love him to death, but he just can't speak very well.
That also might be it's, you know how they've got a lot of it's like Aaron Hernandez was like his brain was scanned for what CTE.
Yeah.
You
Had
think
it significantly too?
You think Thomas Davis could actually be showing effects of that, because like you were just saying, he kind of stutters with his words, kind of.
No, he's always been like that.
Yeah.
It's just from where he grew up. That's just kind of accent he had. He's won the Walter Payton Man of the Year several times, right?
I think just twice.
Is it so? Well, okay. I know I was gonna say
Still
at least,
really
at least
good.
once. I'm thinking,
At least
like
once,
two or three maybe even. But that's the kind of guy he is. Anyway, I'll go ahead and do a quick Masters update. Sorry if we're a little bit distracted. We got the Yankees in like the 12th inning here.
Yeah.
And the Masters they're on the back nine right now. There's like Patrick Reed was the leader at 14. I just checked it a minute ago. Spieth actually started the round at 6 under. He's all the way up to 12 under right now. And there was like 4 or 5 guys at 10 under. So there's a good chunk of guys, about 8 or 9 guys that are within 4 shots of the lead. So we'll see. But oh man, you guys see this? The Boston scored 6 runs in the 8th to complete the 8-7 comeback win over the Rays.
Yep, I have.
What?
Yep.
They're 8-1 now. That sucks.
And that's
I told you Boston always finds a way to win.
Well, they also lost Bogers, Xander.
I think you said boogers.
Boogers. Yep. Lost him like in I think was it the 8th inning? Apparently he got like an ankle injury. We'll see how long he's out for that.
And you said he's doing the Fortnite dance?
Yeah, he was doing the loser dance. I think a couple days ago. It's kind of strange. I think the game is like it's actually spilt over into professional baseball.
It has.
Dude, it's everywhere. That you bring up a good point though. That I'm glad you said something because I really wanted to talk about it. Obviously, we all play fantasy baseball. What do you guys think is the big reason for the increase in injuries? I don't know if there is an increase for sure, but it sure as hell seems like there is.
I think motherfuckers are throwing really hard, and
but it's a lot of fielding position players too.
Yeah, I just think everybody is playing hard, man.
And
I think the injuries will slow down through the year.
Yeah, they usually do. Some of it is because these guys haven't been on a field and moving around for fucking months, so it takes a while to get.
Believe it or not, there are players who don't do shit in the off season.
Oh God, yeah.
There's players like that.
Oh, they gain a few pounds and yeah. Not Sanchez though.
No.
Gary Sanchez came in looking buff.
Yeah, but now he's injured.
Sanchez is?
Yeah.
Yep.
With what?
He's got. They said it was a muscle. They said it was like a hamstring.
Was it a cramp or something?
Yeah, cramp.
He's always fucking dude works out too much, man.
Oh my God! Well, I don't know how I didn't hear anything about that. Is that why he's not starting?
Yeah, that's why he hasn't started 2 games.
Oh God! Wow!
Yeah.
Wow!
Yeah.
Great. Yankees, man. It's rough. They just lost Drury. Now they got Sanchez down for a few days. Is he on the DL or is he just day to day?
He's just day to day.
Okay.
Yeah, lost Hicks.
Hicks, Drury, Hicks. Bird went down. He's out.
I don't know.
Like 2 months.
Where the fuck is Jacoby Ellsbury?
And Jacoby Ellsbury, he moved out from his wrist injury or something, and now he's got like a hip problem. Yeah,
they just don't want to play him.
He said that.
I'm just joking.
Some kind of aggravated hip. No, they need outfielders right now.
I know. I'm just.
They need guys.
I'm just joking because he's.
Because he's always hurt.
Yeah, that and he's not.
Now.
He's not very. He's not that. He's not that good. He's the worst outfielder on their roster.
In years past, he was consistently playing. He didn't miss a lot of time ever in his first
I know.
4 or 5 years of his career.
Remember that guy at the Knights game? I mean, he played good,
Yeah.
but boy, he can't stay healthy. That's the problem.
Yeah, that's the
Talking
problem.
about Ellsbury.
You say something about
Shit.
not having
Yeah.
any arm too.
Yeah.
They got no arm.
And that noodle arm, man, he can't stay healthy for more than a week. Yeah, that guy.
We're going out there Friday.
Yep, me and Snapback are going out there Friday, and then I'm going back out there again on Sunday, and
We're gonna have to film something out there.
So you guys doing a vlog?
Yeah, I think we're gonna try to because it's obviously we can't just film the fucking show from the stadium.
Yeah.
No.
You know.
we'll probably do like a couple,
Eventually, but-
maybe what, a 5-10 minute little video.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
a
we're
little
gonna try to
vlog,
yeah.
we'll bring our phones, make sure they're all charged up, and we'll do like a video where we're just kind of watching part of the game or the intro or whatever it may be, and just we'll do something like that. It'll be fun. I can't wait for the game. I just hope. Oh, I think the weather is supposed to be nice. I think from
It
what
is.
I saw. Thank God. 'Cause I think rain a little bit tomorrow. It's supposed to be cold like tomorrow and Tuesday, but then it warms up a bit. So hopefully the weather stays nice, because I'm getting sick of this cold weather. I've said it week after week now.
It's
How many times I've said
April.
it. It's fucking mid-April here, and we're still struggling
April
with the
8th.
50s.
It's April 8th.
Yes.
All
still
weather
is cold.
manipulation.
10% chance
at
on
its
Friday with
best.
high of 80.
That's-
Beautiful. Boy, Thursday, Friday, Saturday are all nice. 75, 80, and 79. God. Ugh.
So what do you guys think about Shohei Ohtani? That surprised me. Everybody was saying
Those
that
are
he
cool.
needs to play in the single A. He comes out and he's just slapping balls left and right, just absolutely.
Yeah, he homered like 3 straight games.
Yeah, he's tearing the cover off
He
the
had like a
ball.
couple of 3-run bombs. Yeah. Yeah, well, one of them was off Kluber.
Oh man, are you serious?
Uh huh.
Yep.
Kluber gave up one. You got Kluber?
Yeah.
I think that was only a solo shot though. It was a big shot though. No, maybe it wasn't. I don't know.
Maybe that
He-
playoff game fucked with him, man.
Yo,
The
why
Yankees.
does your team suck?
Who, mine?
Yeah. Like, what is going on with your team? Like, what do you think you're lacking? I know it's just been a bad start for a lot
I
of
have
guys,
one
but-
stolen base and 2 wins within like 10
Actually,
starts.
I'm glad you brought that up.
I've
I got
been-
the-
My
I got
number
the
one,
stats already here.
yeah, my
Start
number one,
calling you sticky stat.
Nah.
draft pick has been terrible.
Yeah. Well.
Goldschmidt, yeah.
Well.
Was he hitting like 80 or something?
Yeah, he's like hitting like 92 or something right now.
Gold shit.
Yeah.
Well, see, if you think about it, you actually are beating Snapback in runs. You're right there with him in home runs. You're right there. You're right there with him in RBIs. You're right there with him in stolen bases.
Yeah, it's early.
But see, you're actually beating me and Snapback in average. So your batting average is a hell of a lot better than ours.
Right.
You're batting like 251. He's batting 232, and I'm
Okay.
batting 242.
Yeah, I do get some hits.
And even though your ERA is shot to hell, but at least you're staying.
Luis Castillo.
Yeah, at least you're consistent in strikeouts. Look, I got 64. He's got 84, or he's got 93. You have 84. I mean,
Okay.
but he's like how many starters has he has? Like how many closures does he have?
Right. I tell you what, I've had Kenley Jansen
Fuck up.
quite a bit. Goldschmidt hasn't played very well. Salvador Perez got injured.
And
Yep.
even that guy you just picked up too, Jake Lamb.
Jake Lamb's injured. Yeah, just got him.
Well, I knew I was going to be a little bit slow off, out of the gate, just because I knew I was drafting Daniel Murphy and Justin Turner that were both hurt.
Yeah.
So Daniel Murphy, I was just reading, he's participating in full baseball practices. He's hitting and whatnot. They still are totally unclear with it, but the guy who I'm excited about getting back big time is Justin Turner. I really could use somebody like him. I drafted him knowing that he was going to be hurt for a little while, but I believe his timetable was like 2 weeks out from now, I think, because he got hurt in the preseason. Broke his wrist. Yeah, broke his left wrist.
I tell you what, the biggest surprises have not been Stanton for me. It has not been gold shit. I mean, I like Goldstrom, but
Pissed off.
yeah, those two have not been. You know who's been the biggest surprise to me is Joey Votto. You seen his numbers?
No.
I don't think he has recorded an RBI yet. I don't think he has a single RBI.
Well, didn't you say he's historically slow to start?
He has in the past.
Probably not this bad, though.
Yeah, not this bad. He doesn't have an RBI yet. The whole Reds team, I had a lot of high hopes for the Reds.
I'll tell you a team that surprised me with all the off-season moves that they made is Pittsburgh Pirates.
Yep.
They're 6-2. Okay, they got rid of Andrew McCutcheon. They get rid of who's that pitcher they got rid of? That goes
Garrett Cole.
Yep, Garrett Cole, and then I mean, like, who else did they give up? I mean,
other guys.
they pretty much almost sold their whole damn team, but yet they're 6-2.
Yeah,
Who is that you're talking about?
the Pirates.
The Pirates.
Oh,
6-2.
did you guys see McCutcheon's walk-off for San Francisco last night?
Yeah.
That was so he was pumped up, dude. He had 6 hits. You
Not
see that?
bad.
Yeah.
Not bad.
That's crazy.
Yep. Pretty cool.
Bet you Pittsburgh's not missing that anymore. They got something going on. The water in there.
Starling Marte. I think he's woke up a little bit.
Right. I don't know how you manage to have so many damn runs every year. Like, for some reason, you runs with you just flows. I don't get it. You can have guys going like 0 for 4 and 0 for 3, but have like 2 runs. Like, it's weird.
It's weird.
Yeah.
That's very weird.
Right now, I stand at 76 runs.
I can't believe I have one fucking stolen base.
You got your second today.
That really?
You got one today. Yeah. I just saw it. Just looking at it. That's about all you got today. You're having a bad day.
Billy Hamilton doesn't have a stolen base yet.
Pitching, you're doing okay.
I know I don't have him, but
see what I like. I just don't. I'm not getting it. Like, I really don't. Because I know a lot of it is. It's just a timing thing. Like, who's playing well right now. It's early and all that. But for some reason, you just always manage to find runs. I don't know.
yeah.
But
I sniff them out, man. I sniff them out.
right. Why is it that? Because would you prefer to start the season cold and wind up hot, or would you rather have start hot and then kind of just cool off throughout the year?
I would like to be somewhere like middle end, where you kind of keep in pace with everybody,
Right.
but then at the last 2 months of the season, really kick it into gear,
Put it
and
in different gear.
then you can actually start climbing. But usually,
Yeah, that's ideal.
it is. But anyone that's like in last place, second last, or third last,
Yeah.
I mean, this season is just beginning.
Yeah.
I think we've only how many games have we played? How many games have already been played? About 10 or 11?
9, yeah, something like that. 9.
Yeah.
I mean, give it time. Next thing you know, you end up scoring, you'll end up getting a hot streak.
Because you've got a lot of guys that have been playing hot so far, like Joe Panic and Smoke, Didi especially.
I love Didi.
Mookie's been pretty good. Yeah, Mookie is 2 for 4 today, 2 runs and RBI.
Yeah, he's gonna have a bounce back. I don't know if you could even say
Adam
bounce
Jones
back.
today for Baltimore's 3 for 6.
Yep.
Run. Yeah, I mean you're getting the production. That's part of the reason I think that it's been so slow. Is that there's been a lot of blow-ups for good pitchers, and there's also been a lot of guys who are perennially good that have not produced. Like Swank was saying, Goldschmidt playing like shit, Votto not playing well. A lot of guys just underperforming.
Kenley Jansen
blown up.
Adam Duvall.
Yep.
Anybody on the Reds is doing slow.
It's been weirdly slow.
Cubs. Ryan's been okay.
Go check the Masters real quick.
A lot of just shitty to okay starts.
You guys watch the Masters at all this week?
I have not. No.
Oh my God. Spieth is now tied for the lead, 14. And Fowler's at 12 still. Rahm is 11. McIlroy's all the way down to 9 now. Whew, McIlroy started hot too. He birdied the first, and then the second hole is a short par 5. He put one in to about 6 or 7 feet for eagle, and he missed it. He still got the birdie, but I think ever since then he's kind of been like, because if he'd have started out birdie eagle, he'd have been tied for the lead just like that. It was just a weird start. I couldn't believe he missed that. had a lot of break to it. I mean, it wasn't like a knock over easy putt, but man, I tell you right now, it's gonna be a good finish. It's gonna be a really good finish. Spieth is probably gonna make the comeback of his career. He's at 14. He is 8 under for the day. He started at 6. He's at 6 under and he goes to fucking 14. There's probably only got 4 holes left. I would say somewhere in there.
Question is, can he finish out strong? That's the question.
I would imagine so. The way he's playing, I tell you right now, I've yet to see somebody play consistently like this. He just shows up. He'll play like shit all year, and then he'll just show up at a major and just there he is again. I mean, it's just amazing. This dude is like.
Yeah, it's not a golf. There's just golfers like that. It's weird.
Yeah.
Like Phil. Just put like absolute trash for.
Phil was terrible. Phil was terrible. He's lucky to make the cut. He just barely made the cut. At least Tiger missed a par putt on 18 to get back to even par for the tournament, so he finished 1 over. But Tiger looked really good, especially in the back nine of Sunday today. There's a lot of good moments he had, but he just didn't. He wasn't flashy enough. He didn't do enough flash to be up there in contention.
Well, he's getting up there too. Back issues. So I don't see Tiger being the same person that he was.
Well, the back's finally solved. I mean, well, at least for now. What it looks like, he's healthy. But I do know that backs are weird and you never really know when they're going to act up. But it seems like him doing the major surgery finally fixed the issue. Because he was trying to do like little minor ones so he wouldn't have to miss a lot of time. And he finally just said,
he kind of wasted like a year and a half.
He wasted probably two or more, yeah. Because he was trying to get away with like smaller end surgeries.
Actually, he probably wasted like 3 or 4 years.
Yeah, instead of just doing the main surgery and then, taking his time to get away. Especially the Masters. All right, so we got this, we got that, a little bit of this. Talk about the fantasy. Yo, you really think that's got to be the only place that's come from? The dance that Xander was doing, the loser dance. Is there any other place that could have come from?
Oh, hell, it's got to be Fortnite. Yeah. You mean NBA players play that game?
Oh, he did admit to it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's funny that there's a lot of
Gordon
players.
Hayward streams Fortnite on Twitch.
While he's hurt still?
On PC.
Yeah.
On PC.
I saw that. I did.
He's good.
Matter of fact,
He's good as fuck.
I showed Everglade that video. Or maybe I don't know if I showed you or not, but when we went to go pick out the outfits there, like last weekend, the weekend before, that was funny. At the Valley Village there.
Okay.
I was watching that. It was on Twitter. Because his daughter came in, or his wife brought his daughter in, and like set him on his lap, and yeah, it was funny.
And she played.
Yeah, she tried to.
Yeah, he's really good.
Yeah.
It's crazy, like these athletes, man.
It's hand-eye coordination.
They're so.
It's hand-eye coordination.
Not just that. I mean, it's hard still. I mean, it's like.
Yeah, no, I'm saying it's a lot of that. It's process.
Remember,
I just think that people like athletes like that are just naturally talented at things.
well, not even that. Remember Jay and Silent Bob? Remember
Yeah.
Jay? He plays online with a couple of guys as well.
On Fortnite?
Yep.
Play PC?
No, actually, I think he plays on the Xbox. When I watched the video, I think it was him and some guy named Stoner Mountain 6629 or something like that.
Stoner Mountain.
Yeah.
Candy Mountain, Charlie. Oh, Candy Mountain. That's funny. Yeah, the game has gotten so huge. I say it on stream all the time too, but it's a I cannot believe with how easy the concept is and simple that it hasn't been thought of before. Like nobody really put it into fruition, but it's great. It really is. So we're still holding out a bit.
Shit.
Easy boys. We're still holding out a bit for the Diamond Dynasty battle between Everglade and Snapback.
Yep.
So we'll probably have that soon. I'm gonna try and see what I can do. The problem with Diamond Dynasty is starting out is it takes a lot of time messing with the market and buying things and selling things and trying to flip cards, and I mean you could spend 3-4 hours and really only get a couple of good cards out of it. So it's time consuming early on, especially.
Yeah, I definitely know that for a fact because It's like I told you, I put a lot of money in it already, and I think I'm starting to go ahead and just start to sell some of my collections. I think it was like on Friday. I had only 20,000 stubs, and by the end of me selling a bunch of jerseys, a bunch of duplicate cards, I ended up with 86,000 stubs.
You know what's tough too is I was reading it and I
That's
watched
not
one
bad.
of Toke videos. Yeah, he definitely had some stuff saved up. Toke was walking through a lot of stuff and I saw it. There's a lot of like player progression packs you got to do, like for what is it? What are those guys called? The Untouchables or whatever they're called.
The Immortals?
The Immortals. Thank you. I couldn't think of that
Yep.
word the other day. The Immortal players, like for Legends and all that, there's a lot of packs you have to like get a certain amount of hits or RBIs or strikeouts, and then you have to put their jersey, like if he's like an old Yankee player or whatever, you have to put a Yankees jersey with all those hits, and then you unlock the card. So it's kind of tough. Like you want to save some of that stuff, but then again, you want to sell some of the stuff you don't need right away to get better cards. So especially like me coming from the team that we had last year.
It's a little weird.
Starting out sucks, man.
Yeah,
like I just
it
miss
does.
my old team because God, we had so many good players. This is unbelievable.
I don't think I like diamonds being 85 and above. I
They
don't know if I
they
like
lowball a lot of stuff. Like Mike Trout's card's like a 93.
That's weird.
Clayton
He's a
Kershaw's like a
99 last
92.
year.
You know, it's
Yeah, see, that's fucky. That's weird.
it is weird.
And Manny Machado's is what, like an 84 and 85.
Yeah, I don't know why. Well, I guess they're trying to do. I think they're trying to stop saying, okay, if there's like Vita Blue, right, one of the nastiest pitchers that's ever pitched, right. So he deserves a 99 card, but yet his card that we had last year that was a 99, the exact same card for the exact same year, is a 93 now. So I don't know if they're trying to separate the upper tier of diamonds, because there's not many 99s right now in the game. You have to they're gonna wait till later in the year to start. They're just like fucking Madden. They're gonna wait and start unloading those 99s later in the year because it's so early. I guess is the only thing I can think of.
I haven't watched a Madden video in probably 2 months.
Yeah, but I think they're trying to create a new tier of diamonds. Is what they're trying to do. Like most of the guys you're playing right now, like your great guys, like Mike Trouts and Kershaw and Bryce Harper's and all that. They're kind of like the middle to middle upper sort of thing. They're not even as good as like the guys like the Babe Ruths and the all the guys that are up there at the upper echelon of diamonds. I think that's what they're trying to do. That's why they're separating 85 to 99 as opposed to just 90 to 99. They're like creating a new set of diamonds, sort of.
Right.
Because if you notice some of the cards, like who was it? Oh, who's the crazy guy with all the speed that used to steal last year and all the contact?
Blue Rock.
Brock. His contact's like 111.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's fun. They actually have over 100
Yeah.
attributes for some of these categories.
Yeah, Orioles just took they didn't just, but they took an 8-7 lead.
Great.
So it's only one run though, and they brought in Brad Brock.
Mr. Brock.
Mr. Brock.
Well,
I tell you,
Yankees been blowing some games lately.
Been blowing some fucking smoke, dude. They've been pretty. I don't know
Their
what they're
pitching's
doing.
been a little iffy. What was this to play?
Who is that?
Boy, he's slow as hell. Look at that.
Is that Pedro Alvarez?
probably is.
Kind of looked like him. I didn't even know he was still playing.
He plays with the Orioles.
Warm enough. So cold. It's fucking April in North Carolina. We got a kerosene heater in here just to knock the chill off. All right. Oh man, this leaderboard looks so good. I'm definitely glad that it turned into a hell of a tournament. It really turned into a hell of a tournament. All right, I'm gonna jump over to that little funny story I had. I really had
Yeah, go
much,
ahead. You gotta move on.
but it was definitely goofy as hell. Okay, so this dude, this guy from Missouri, decided to clean out his truck and discovered a 2-month-old Powerball lottery ticket that was worth $50,000. So his name is Jason Jacobs of Independence, Missouri. Said he bought 3 Powerball tickets for the January 24th drawing using Quick Pick. He placed the tickets in the center console of his truck and forgot them until late March. This is a quote from him. I cleaned out my truck last week and pulled out the tickets from the console to check them. He told Missouri lottery officials. First thing I did was check how long the ticket was good for before it expired. I was afraid it already expired for my chance to claim it. And then I realized I was still in the loop of not running out of time. That's, end quote. That's lucky. That's just crazy. If you ever done that, like bought a lottery ticket and just not checked it?
Yep, I've done it twice.
Because usually when I buy one, I don't buy many, but usually when I do, I like look for the pick. Like, I don't know. I always think I'm gonna win, even if it's like the long shot, you know.
Yeah, you always. It's just the one.
Yeah, that winner for the
Right.
Mega Ball, she played it for the first time, and she just turned 18 years old, and she won the fucking jackpot. How in the fuck does that happen?
Dude,
That is fucking blind ass fucking luck.
I tell you,
They're like the most luckiest people of all time.
at least it's somebody young this time. Most of the Powerball winners I see are like 85 years old. And
Yeah,
fucking-
honestly, if you're,
it's like damn.
it sounds
man.
fucked up, but if you're over the age of like 70, I don't think you should be allowed. To
She
do that
just
shit.
graduated high
Well,
school
no, you
too.
should be allowed to, but man.
I don't know.
But yeah, a lot of it goes to people who are gonna just like blow it on retirement homes. Like, I mean, I hate to say that, but like, I mean, shit. I've seen a lot of our grandparents, and people I know's grandparents or parents who are, they spend their whole life savings, fucking giving it to home health care and, you know,
Yeah.
in-home care. It's just insane. What were you talking about with the Diamondbacks, or not the Diamondbacks, the Padres? The game that ended last night or the night before?
Yeah, it was last night. It was weird. It was like really weird. You know, it was bottom of the ninth, 0-0, Padres, Houston. You know, I forget who was pitching. I forget who was on the mound, but he throws he throws the pitch. I forget who was batting. He hits the pop flies. Okay, easiest fucking out in the world.
Yeah, it was like
Easiest
like
fucking
20 feet,
out.
20 feet in front of home plate. It was,
Yeah.
it barely
And,
went anywhere.
and the only thing the pitcher did was he pointed up in the screen, and first baseman for San Diego is what, Eric Hosmer now?
Yeah.
So Eric Hosmer has to run from first base. He overruns it, and just ball just comes down, and fucking Houston wins.
The pitcher immediately pointed up, like they usually do. Like it's up there. Like nobody else in the fucking stadium saw that it went up, but it looked like it was the pitcher's play. To be honest, I mean, I know they're supposed to let the fielders come in, but Hosmer looked like he wasn't going to get it. Like he came in late.
It was on. Now they're all saying it's on Hosmer,
Yeah.
but let's think about it here. Okay, here's the pitcher's mound, 20 feet in front of it.
Right.
It should be the pitcher's fucking responsibility.
Yeah, I mean, you would think. I mean, it was high enough to where basically anybody in the infield could have made the catch. But then again, I don't know. They're always taught, the pitcher's always taught to stay away from it and let the fielders make the play. But, man, it looked like Hosmer was like, oh, the catcher's got it, or, the pitcher, or whatever. Then he just kind of came into the frame late and then, like I said, like you said, overran it. So,
Yeah.
God.
Or the pitcher could have went to home plate, and the catcher could have went and caught it himself.
Right.
But I think the reason why the catcher didn't move from his spot is because he has to protect home plate. Now you got Eric Hosmer's coming in from first base, but you got the pitcher that is like right there. I understand you got to point up, but man, just put your glove up, man, and then wait for the fucking thing to come down. Fucking close on it.
I just love when the pitchers point like that. Like I guess I have it now, but it just looks funny. Like they just, there it is, right there, guys. Somebody get it.
They get it. I just did my nails. I just did my nails.
Yeah.
I just did my nails. Oh, don't want to hit my face. I gotta look good tonight for one of my girlfriends I'm fucking banging.
I don't want to get this jersey dirty. I got to use it for the next 2 weeks because I'm a fucking low end reliever in the bullpen.
Yeah,
So there you
right.
go.
I'm only making $30,000 a year.
No, you make more than that. It's just crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was weird. And that's a shitty way to lose a game. That's a terrible way to lose a game.
It is.
God.
And Houston sitting there smiling about it. Win's a win. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah, you got fucking lucky.
You got handed.
Yeah.
Yeah. As if Houston needed any more reason to have an easy win. Really. That's
Yeah.
just that's rough. That was rough to watch.
Well, I got the Yankees here. Bottom of the 12th, they got 2 guys on with
First
1
and
out.
second?
Yeah.
Yep.
Or no
No,
outs.
second and third looks like.
No,
Yeah.
first, second.
First and
Okay.
second.
Gardner's up.
Gardner.
Clutch
I
hitting.
swear it was like 5 minutes ago Gardner was batting.
Clutch hitter.
No, it was
right
longer
there.
than
That's a
that.
clutch hitter.
Of course he is. Yeah, he always puts in
2-0.
good at bats. Always does. So Brock's gonna blow this sucker.
All right.
2-1.
A little bit low.
No, 3-0.
No, 3-1, 2-1.
2-1. Yeah.
Call it a strike. But yeah, I got one that was just breaking like probably about an hour ago. Y'all remember Yanni Molina?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh yeah, this is crazy.
It is. I mean, Yanni Molina blows up on D-back skipper today.
Well, I thought the skipper came out and ran at him.
No. What it was is Luke Weaver was the pitcher today for St. Louis, and he was pitching to A.J. Pollock. The third pitch that Luke Weaver threw was questionably a ball, but yet the umpire called it a strike. A.J. Pollock, kind of got pissed off, said a few words to the umpire, went back to home plate, went back to the dugout. All of a sudden, skipper, D-back skipper comes out, and has a few words, says to the umpire, and next thing you know, Yanni Molina flips the fuck out and is trying to get his hands on the D-backs coach. But what was not what the most interesting part was, it took a bench clearing to keep them separated from each other. That's insane.
That's what the
Yeah.
crazy part was. Yeah, it was everybody cleared the benches.
And there was no punches thrown, but there was a little bit of shoving going on.
Yep. Looks like Gomez hit the walk off. Yeah, I was gonna try to
All right,
look
there's
at it one time.
3 guys on. There's no outs.
Yeah.
Oh, so Gardner
Judge
walked.
is up. Yeah.
Yo, Judge is up. Walk off, grand salami, baby. Give him one. Just give him one good meatball.
The umpire just stopped the game.
I'll tell you what, another weird story, which
Yeah, here
This-
it is.
may be the
Okay. So that's interesting.
just had the story up a second ago.
Pollock is arguing with him. Yeah, here comes the skipper, and he comes out and tosses the skipper for some reason.
Yeah, bench is clear, and then all of a sudden, Yanni Molina gets involved.
He said something to Molina, yeah, because Molina was just kind of standing there, and then all of a sudden he steps in, because the coach starts pointing at Molina. Yeah, that was weird.
Yep.
Boy, whatever it was though, Yachty
Pissed
got
him off.
pissed. Oh my god.
He has a temper problem.
Double
When everybody
play.
knows his mother's fat and a slut. What you talking about, my mother? Yeah, I don't know what the hell he said, but it set him off, man.
Judge just grounded out to the pitcher. Double play.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Game over?
No. This is what happened. Judge hit it right to Brock, threw it to home, then catcher threw it to third.
Wow, that was a crazy play. Home to third.
Yo,
That
I
sucks.
forget that guy's name. I wish I knew his name.
Jacobs.
No, Caleb Joseph.
Oh.
Yo, he is intense, man. I've seen him flip his lid, man. He's
It'd be a
crazy.
good time for Giancarlo to redeem himself. Man, that sucks. I was really hoping he would do something there.
Yeah, I know.
3
Damn.
strikeouts today. He better redeem himself.
He's due. He's so damn due. All right, good. Fowler just birdied 15. He's got 3 left. Damn, I hope this is a crazy finish there. Everybody's got crazy finishes. What is this, the 13th inning they're in?
Yeah.
Man. Yo, he's starting to swing late, for sure. Seems like he's a little bit late. Stop trying to kill the ball, Giancarlo. Just put one in play.
I don't know if you think he's trying to kill it.
He looked like he just took a really healthy hack. Man, I'm so sorry. I know this isn't the best show, but man, there's a lot of stuff going on. Picked a bad time
All
to
right, Brock
film.
just All right, it's 1-1.
Yep, picked a bad time to do the show, especially
Yeah.
when the Yankees are in extra inning.
Yep. And the Masters is finishing up.
But yeah,
Ooh.
Now, what happened to Britain?
he's on the 60-day DL disabled list.
Yeah.
He is just
He's
injured.
trash right now, so
He's
don't
injured.
don't worry about his ass anymore.
Zach Britton is injured. He has not been relevant since 2015.
Brock might be the guy that could be their closer in Baltimore.
Right.
You know, Britain. I think Britain's time has passed. Let him hand the torch over permanently.
I hate how the Orioles and a lot of guys they always seem to play the Yankees so hard and so well. Like I swear, everybody just shows up for the Yankees.
Yeah.
Year over year, every series, they always show up for the Yankees.
All right, he struck out.
Jeez.
Game over.
Giancarlo better get his shit together. He had such a great start too. That's what I don't get.
Yeah, he strikes out, man. He strikes out and he strikes out and he strikes out.
I get it. He strikes out a lot,
He
but
fucking strikes out.
Now let me get your take on Conor McGregor.
Conor McGregor.
Yeah, the Irishman.
Yeah,
He wasn't even supposed to be fighting, but in New York City, but yet he gets himself arrested. He's got 4 counts against him. One count of felony mischief, and 3 counts of misdemeanor assault.
So yeah.
Which he actually attacked a bus with a dolly and a guardrail. Throws it at it, and there was actually fighters inside the bus.
See, what I don't get, what pissed him off? That's what I want to know.
Well, they're not really saying. I guess there was words said at a press conference, and then all of a sudden he got pissed off. Well,
Okay.
I know one thing is it's because Dana White has been pressing Conor McGregor to defend his damn title.
Yeah, he hasn't fought in a
he-
long time.
Yeah, he hasn't fought in almost a year, but yet he went and did the whole boxing with
Mayweather.
Mayweather. Now Mayweather's coming to the UFC. Now, I guess Dana White told him, "Hey, look, McGregor, you're not going to fight Floyd Mayweather, okay?"
Right.
And that's what probably set him off.
Dana White, let's just say he's a nut job to begin with. He is.
Yeah, Dana White's
a lunatic.
he's fucking insane.
But he
has a huge gambling problem.
But he does know how to bring in the audience, and he knows how.
Yeah,
to get
he's
the money.
he wants Conor to fight again because that's what people want to see. It's Conor.
Right, but what I don't get is like, I don't know. I guess I just like it's a hypocritical standpoint. Like I just think Dana's crazy. I mean, look, he went off, but somebody must have said something that just set him off. I mean, I guess it's just roid rage or something.
I've seen.
I don't know.
Hey,
He's got an anger issue.
all you got to tell him is that his accent sucks, and he gets pissed off.
He's got an anger issue for sure,
Yeah.
but
He talks a lot of shit. He talked
erupted.
he talked a lot of shit with one of the Diaz brothers.
What, Nate Diaz?
Nate Diaz,
Yep.
yeah.
And the first time they fought,
Yeah,
Nate Diaz beat the living fucking tar out of him, just busting him up, man. After he got beat, man, he was so quiet. He was like so scared.
He always does that.
Nate's a good fighter. Nate's a real good fighter.
And and Nate said some shit to him, and McGregor didn't say anything because he knew he got his ass beat fair and square. And they have the rematch. He wins, and he runs his mouth. He goes into boxing now, and
Right.
came back out of boxing. Now he's back into MMA and does this shit. I mean, like, where do you say, like, hey, look, I got problems with my guys. I got one guy that is constantly failing a drug test. Always want to snort cocaine.
Well,
And then you got this guy running amok.
this
Right.
is a classic case of Dana White not knowing what he's supposed to do, and that the UFC is going under. Like the UFC is not in good shape at all right now. The UFC has. You think football's bad? The UFC has a ton of issues with drugs and violence and people like McGregor going off and fucking throwing dollies through bus windows. The UFC is broken, and it's a great structure overall, but they have problems with management and leadership at the top, and it all starts with their lunatic, overall manager. I don't know what his title is totally, but Dana White is just like crazy. He's constantly in the media for saying crazy shit on Twitter, and he's just crazy. They have to fix the UFC overall. Like they gotta be structured, man. They're not. Like your best fighter, John Jones, is like snorting lines, fucking hiding underneath the ring to try to avoid the drug test.
Yeah.
Like this is the shit that happens in UFC.
Yeah.
That literally happened. He hid under the ring for like 10 hours to avoid a drug test. Like it's amazing the things that go on. And
I've lost all respect for John Jones, and I can't believe Joe Rogan still defends him. What the fuck?
because I still think that
But
Jones
no,
is a cool guy.
Fuck John Jones. He's a dick. I don't like John Jones, dude. I would never say it to his face. I'll give him that. He would beat the living dog shit out of me.
Probably rip your face off.
He would fucking murder me. John Jones could murder me with no weapons easily.
Yeah.
But he's a bitch, dude. I don't like John Jones. He's a liar. He's just a bitch, man. I don't like John Jones. I don't fuck with him.
Well, I don't know what ultimately is going to happen, but they've got to fix UFC because I guess they're going to try to sell it.
It's mostly John Jones's fault.
Well, you do know UFC is owned by a new group now.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
their main sponsor, I guess their only sponsor, is Reeboks. So you can't wear your custom made sponsors. Like it has to be Reebok or nothing. You can't even put some of these guys can't even put
in the ring.
they can't even put their camp logos on themselves anymore.
Yeah, they have to.
Yeah, it has to be Reebok or.
There's a bunch of rules with that.
Yeah, if you don't comply, then you can't participate in the UFC. Which
they treat the fighters like shit.
Yeah,
They
do.
don't
They don't get enough money. They're and I tell you, for the most part, UFC is probably the hardest sport to be in because it's.
I don't even
much
consider it a
work,
sport. I swear it's like a lifestyle.
It's an art. There's absolutely
it's
an art to it. It's a sport, but I know for as violent as the sport is, you have to be able to have enough structure to completely run the organization. You can't just let everything go crazy. And no, John Jones is not the majority of it. It's guys like Conor McGregor who make the name look bad.
Hell no.
John Jones has just been in trouble with the fucking law.
John Jones ran over a pregnant woman, called a cop a pig, douche and shit for no reason. Like
you meant
4 or 5 years ago, before Conor McGregor was even a thing. John Jones has been a dirty, grimy fuck for a while.
Yeah,
he's been that way for a long time.
What about quitting Rampage? He did almost the same thing, in a way, but didn't do like run over a pregnant woman. He was busted for.
I know, but Rampage Jackson did not. Because John Jones has lied to the camera over and over and over again, man.
UFC's gonna wind up failing.
He's just a liar, man.
There's a lot of MMA companies now besides UFC.
Yeah.
It used to be just UFC and.
There's Pride. There's
Pride got bought out by the UFC.
Yeah.
And then the
Bellator is
Bellator,
Pride's no longer existent. That was so much farther dirty than the UFC. They used to have 400-pound guys fighting guys who were 180.
Yeah,
crazy. Like Rampage Jackson fighting fucking Uriah Faber, things like that. Like that.
They allowed you to, once your opponent was down, you were allowed to stomp their face in.
Yeah.
In UFC, you're not allowed to do that.
You can't kick when the opponent's on the ground.
But you're allowed to do a soccer kick. You're allowed to stomp on their head in Pride. Yeah. That was barbaric. That was in Japan.
Oh,
Pride was crazy.
Yeah, it was pretty rough.
I know they got Bellator now, which I guess is making a.
It's okay.
It's making a popularity. It's getting some of these.
Yeah. It's getting up there.
It is, and you get to watch that shit for free on like one of the channels. I mean, like, what the hell?
That's the biggest thing is the UFC's the pay-per-views. They're expensive. They're outrageous. I mean, spend $60 for just a couple hours.
I know. I paid for one. It cost me $65 to watch a fight, and
Yep.
I only watched, and the fight was over in like 2 fucking minutes. Like,
Yep.
wow, I just spent fucking $65 to watch 2 minutes of a fucking fight. Wow.
Yep. They run so many prelims for those fights, those pay-per-views ahead of time that it's almost just not worth it. You find some fucking illegal stream online or something. I mean, really. Not that I recommend that, but I'm just saying it's easy for people to get around that shit.
I would be okay with if they could just like have like kind of choreograph it just a little bit. Like, okay, let's get the audience that's paying money here. Let's kind of carry this match for carry first 2 rounds, maybe 3 rounds, and then 4th round, gloves off. Let's fucking take this. We'll see who's gonna win.
Yeah, I think
I could see that, but that's kind of like calling UFC fake, just like a lot of people are saying that wrestling is fake because it's not real, it's choreographed.
Yeah.
But
no, I think they just need to do a better job with structure. I mean, ultimately, if you have a wild organization, your results are going to be wild. You got to have more structure. It just can't happen the way that it is. It's just not looking good. The UFC is going under, man. They're losing money and they're not looking good.
yeah.
Anyway, let's see. Do we have anything else? We got fantasy talk. Oh, we didn't really touch on video games much at all.
No.
So
let's talk about Diamond Dynasty a little bit.
Yeah,
ultimately, it's been a slow start for me with Diamond Dynasty, but man, I'm loving it with the show. My dude it's a lot of fun. It's hard because most of your updates or your upgrades come from just raw playing. You just gotta play, and what's really
you can't
hard
buy your way to.
is like it's not even just a boost. Like even if you just spend a little bit of stubs on it, you can't. You got to buy all equipment to make them better. But you know what? It's been tough. If like let's say you get like a pitch, it's like a nice juicy meatball, and you like foul it off, or you like get under it and you pop it up, you lose contact for that. Seriously, just one bad swing, you lose contact. It's hard, dude. It's really hard because if you hit a good hard ball, if you get a good pitch to hit and rip it, but it goes right to like the shortstop or something for a ground out or hard line out to left field or something.
Yeah.
You don't gain any power or any contact or anything like that. It's only when you fuck up. You have to get like hits. You have to get like base hits and RBI. You have to actually get on base to get credit for gaining contact or gaining power.
Wow.
Like, yeah, it is. It's hard, man. It is.
Yeah, I haven't really been messing around with that. I've been messing around with Diamond Dynasty.
Yeah.
Trying to build the team up, trying to get used to the whole hitting aspect. Not too bad. I had a few hiccups, like one of the videos I uploaded. Snapback told me, "Hey, maybe try doing this instead of that because you're winding up too quick and you're not having too much power."
Yeah, you're missing out on some of the power.
So I tried it on the next game I played, and all I could say is I saw a big difference. I had 2 home runs from 2 guys that you would never think in your life that actually hit a damn monster home run.
Yeah. Yeah, because when you have it on stride, it's all about timing. And every player has their own stride. Some of them are really short, some of them are really long. Like Giancarlo's is like a tip, 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 tap, and then stride is really long. And what was the other one? Tulo's. Tulo's is long.
Yeah.
There's several guys that just got a long stride.
Yeah.
It's important to timing. It is.
Yeah, if you got the stubs to pay for Giancarlo Stanton, all power to you. But if you're gonna be one of those guys that are you're gonna want to just buy Giancarlo Stanton with stubs, I got a news flash for you. If you got $150, that's how much he's actually gonna cost you in stubs. Because he is about 178 stubs, if I'm not mistaken.
I saw some of Toke's videos, and from what I could see, he spent a lot of time. He's only put out a few videos for baseball and mainly wrote to the show, but he put a lot of time and grinding effort to get to where he is now. He's only got a few diamonds, and he's like trying to knock out a lot of those immortals missions and complete all those. But holy shit, man. I mean, I can't imagine how much time he's spent trying to get those immortals unlocked. He's like, oh, I need a few more hits with this guy, or I need a couple more RBIs with, all-star outfielders or something like that. I mean, it was a lot, dude. It was a lot. He's going to have a good team soon, but, man, I get overwhelmed with how much effort and time you have to put into it to get up there.
Yeah, that's something that me and you really don't have, per se, because of what our schedules are like, but like I told you last week, I'm hoping that we get more people that will share this, subscribe to us, and like I said, we pled to them last week. Remember how we've said we're willing to do anything, and but we got another subscriber, but they don't tell us who they are.
Yeah.
If you tell us who you are, that'd be great, and if we want to get your feedback on what you think of the show, and we're willing to do anything. Like, last week, he was talking about, taking a dildo up the ass.
Right. Yeah.
That was you that brought that up, but
yeah, but you said you might be willing to do it, so
all right, yeah.
So yeah.
I definitely did not, but whatever is going on in that crazy dildo-powered brain of yours, sure.
Yeah.
Dildo-powered brain.
I would be willing to do a lot. I would love to do some kind of a stunt or something like that. Yeah, I would love to. We just don't get any feedback. I mean,
we're not trying to be like Jackass or anything like that. No
offense. I would like to do something original, but I would definitely consider doing some marketing. So we're gonna have to try to figure out some creative ways to get the show out there.
Yeah.
Hopefully, this is just a slow beginning. That's all it is.
I mean, once we kick up, we can actually start working on Diamond Dynasty. We can actually start showing our fans, Diamond Dynasty live stream of us playing, and of course, all three of us at once. And it's a dream that I want to come true. But we got an uphill battle to actually get there. And,
yeah.
Like I said, the guy you just said, who showed videos of his Diamond Dynasty.
Toke, yeah.
Great. Because that's all he does. He plays video games all day long.
Yeah.
And me and you, we actually have to go punch a clock.
Yeah. For now.
Yeah, for now. But, yeah, we don't want to get involved in the whole punching a clock shit. We just want to make this show nice and happy for you guys today.
Yeah, we're trying. We hope to have. I feel, I don't know where you've been all weekend, but I've been trying to put out some streams, and a guy from work, God bless him, but he's just brand new to the game, to Fortnite, Mr. Millie online, and he said I could mention his name, but
who's Millie?
Caleb from work. He's brand new to the game. He's played a little bit, but he's slow with the building, and I was trying to get his settings all dialed in for him, because he definitely said he felt like he was not aiming well, but it's been tough, man. I tried to get on with Dusty for a little while last night. I didn't stream with him, but we weren't playing very well. He got off work early and was on for hours, of course, and fucking wore himself out by like 9, 10 o'clock.
Yeah, well,
I don't know where you were.
I'll be getting
on. What 9 o'clock?
Yeah, I think we started at like 8 or 9. Played for about an hour and a half.
It's probably when I was in one of my drug-induced comas that I've been in for the past week.
You going back to work tomorrow?
I have to.
Yeah.
But I'm not liking the new parameters that the old Dusty likes to put on me right now.
Yeah, well, I'm not sure it was totally him, but yeah,
I think it was him.
Figure out what the hell's going on with your stuff over there. That's weird.
Yep.
So I guess we'll try to do a stream tonight.
Yeah, I want to get back into the old things, man. Yeah.
I'd love to do some. Yeah, he's been at driver's ed. Swink's been doing driver's ed.
Yeah.
He's
I've been laid up in a drug-induced coma for my back.
You missed. You didn't work at all this past week, right? You missed the whole week.
Yeah, I missed the whole week.
Yeah.
They tried to get me to come in on Wednesday. I was barely able to move.
Had some back issues.
Big time. Probably gonna have to go see a specialist.
Yeah. Unfortunately, get a better diagnosis.
Yep.
Talk about seeing like a chiropractor.
No. I gotta see an orthopedic guy or woman.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah. Hey, don't be sexist. Yeah.
Like this. They goes. I feel so good.
Chiropractors are not really even doctors. They
just like twist.
They're backbreakers. That's all.
I was gonna say, yeah, they're just bone
They
poppers.
do some miracle work. I've seen some videos.
Yeah, they're not all bad. I'm not saying that, but they're not.
I just don't know if I want to let that motherfucker snap my neck. He might kill my ass.
Yeah, you sign a waiver too. He's not responsible for whatever he does to you.
Yeah. So if you're paralyzed, he just says, "All right,
sorry,
stay by."
I snapped that one to the left. My bad. I'm supposed to go to the right.
So I got Shohei Ohtani. A little no-hitter alert right now. Actually, a little perfect game alert.
Is he in the fifth?
He is 6 1/3 with no walks, no hits, 11 strikeouts.
No errors. No.
6 1/3 with 11 Ks.
Jesus.
This is crazy. What the?
That guy
what the
offered
fuck?
me. Oh God. That guy offered me Shohei Ohtani for Arrieta. Remember? Oh, it was Judge, though, too. He wanted Shohei Ohtani and Adam Eaton for Judge and Arrieta.
You know what's funny is that you would have won that trade.
For now.
For
now. We don't know what Arrieta and Judge are going to do later in the year, but...
Right.
Yeah.
I tell you what, man. Shohei Ohtani might be legit. He's impressing me.
Yeah, I wish I would have gotten some of him. Now that I think about it, hindsight's 20/20, but...
I mean, I know it's early, but...
Yeah, I definitely wish I would have considered getting him. I just didn't like him at all in spring ball. I was just so not impressed at his 110 batting average and
His 110 ERA.
He just freaked me out. Yeah. Not to mention his ERA was 20 or something like that. Yeah.
Terrible.
Well, like I said, it's still early. And,
yeah.
He could be good right now.
Oh, there goes no hitter.
Well, there you go.
Commentator's jinx. See?
Sorry, Shohei.
It happens all the time.
Shohei Ohtani is the first player with 10 plus strikeouts within his first 2 pitching appearances in his career since Masahiro Tanaka.
Another Japanese player.
Yeah.
That's funny.
2014, Tanaka did it.
Well, there you go.
So what do you think is wrong with the Yankees right now?
Injuries.
Yeah, they've been riddled with some injuries. Guys moving around a lot.
The bullpen's a little fucky.
The heart of the order is not.
I don't trust anybody in that
Aside from
bullpen.
fucking Didi going nuts lately, the heart of the order is not producing.
Yeah.
You got Stanton struggling. You got Judge who.
He's been up and down. He's been okay.
He's been okay.
Yeah,
and then you got Gardner, who's always going to be Gardner.
Yeah, Gardner's been just legit.
You don't have, you have a third baseman that has migraines, but yet you get a guy from AAA who's supposed to be good at, has a good bat.
Yeah, Andujar hasn't done anything. Yeah.
He had a good game today.
He had a good game today.
Yeah.
But yeah,
that's true.
This is his first good game in a while. What's funny too is I don't know how the leadoff hitter for the Yankees in this day and age could go under the radar, but Brett Gardner definitely goes under the radar.
Yeah.
He's just an underrated player.
I think he's an average 250 hitter. He's about an average hitter.
No, I think it's higher than that. I think Gardner's probably around 280. Career? Look it up. What is Gardner's career?
I don't know. Gardner was. I don't know. They didn't give him a whole lot of playing time when he first coming up with the Yankee.
No.
I'm gonna guess career 278 hitter.
278.
Anybody else?
259.
What do you think? Can't cheat.
I'm not cheating.
That's
about I want to say he's probably about a 250, probably 260 hitter.
260.
That's what you think?
Yeah. He has some pop in the bat now. He does. Don't get
just on consistently. That's what I'm thinking.
Well, that's
his
what
career batting average is 263.
Damn.
So it's closest. That's a 259.
Yeah, he said
259. Yeah.
I said the 250, 260 hitter.
263.
Mm.
He's got 241 career.
Tell you what did he hit last year? I bet it was 270 plus.
264.
Wow,
See?
that was not quite as much as I thought.
Yeah, he had some home runs.
Gardner makes cash, bro. He's making money.
Of course he is.
Yeah, he's valuable.
He's making cash, man.
Well, I guess we'll see you guys on stream tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah. Streaming
We got
live.
everything.
I haven't played Fortnite since Monday, so I am looking
Well-
forward to that a
Well,
lot.
don't worry about it. I haven't played Fortnite. I think last time I played Fortnite
With me.
was like Thursday, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think you played with me Thursday night.
Yeah, Thursday night, and then ever since then I've been playing Diamond Dynasty.
I tell you what, I tried some servers last night when I was on stream. I tried
Dynasty or Fortnite?
Fortnite. I tried some
Okay.
servers that were different than just the East Coast I've been playing.
Oh,
What the
yeah.
fuck did I try? First one I tried was like Oceania. Whoa, the lag was like unbelievable, out of this world. Like it was so bad. It wouldn't let me switch weapons. It wouldn't let me build. It was just so bad. But for the most part, I'm just gonna have to play. I even tried the West Coast one. It was a lot better, but the West Coast one was even laggy. It wasn't as good. It kind of sucks that it gives you that option, but just still got lag. I mean,
What do you expect from you on the West Coast, man? You got your boy Toke. You got every fucking person on the West Coast.
everybody-
that fucking plays.
Yeah, everybody. You know
Every
what's
celebrity
weird?
plays on the West Coast.
Because this is what's weird. This is what I like about America. It's people. You're not joking. Like the West Coast is entirely. It's like, especially California. It's like a totally different planet from over here. Like
Yeah.
like the West Coast is so weird. Like the West Coast is California. Nobody thinks the West Coast and says fucking, Montana. Nobody thinks that. Like the West Coast is California, man.
How many?
And Las Vegas.
How many people on the East Coast that you know actually plays that game that's is a celebrity?
Gordon Hayward.
He does. Yeah.
Okay, that's one.
there's plenty. I'm sure there's a ton. I mean,
There
the game's
is.
just so worldwide now.
But there's more.
No, I think it's just the distance thing is what I was getting at. Like the fact the servers are close to, the eastern part of the United States.
Maybe
You
try
know.
the Central.
They don't glitch much. I don't think there is one. I don't believe so. I'll have to look again.
Yeah.
Maybe there was. I can't remember. But yeah, I was just trying a few different servers. I'm like, no, I'm not going to the Asian ones. The Asians are so fucking good. Video games.
Me
and
so
shit.
horny, me find out I give you good job now. We give you good sucky job.
I got such a good job on Fortnite.
Me want to give you some noodles.
I'm gonna build a fire range missile at you. Blow your whole fucking fort up.
I got guided missiles for you.
Whew. Oh man. Well, I think we did good. We wrapped everything in a big blanket.
Yep.
So we'll do some stream tonight. Try to do like a 3-man squad. Maybe we'll get Dusty on there as the 4th man. Although I gotta say, squad stream. Squad's just tough lately. You gotta be all on the same page with squads because it's easy to get run over if you're separated at all.
The loot kind of sucks on
Yeah,
squad.
that too. God, I jumped back onto solo after I played duo last night. I immediately ripped like a Scar and fucking RPGs and oh god, it was so different. It really was.
Now solos are not. It's to me, the loot's better. Like there's a place that I was landing at because there's like a challenge that you got to do this week called eliminate 3 people off with Shifty Shaft.
Man,
Yeah,
I've
I
been
would
not doing
land-
those challenges.
I landed.
I have every challenge done except for the latest
Yeah.
week. That's why I'm at tier 99.
You landed where?
I'm a fucking
remember where the battle bus is?
Yeah,
I've landed there twice, back-to-back games.
yeah.
Purple Scar sitting right next to the bus.
You know what I noticed? I might be giving away a good quiet spot, but there is a overlook. It's on a hill. It's just in front of Snobby. Like if you're looking at Snobby down on the map, it's like just up to the right. It's the hill right in front of Snobby, and there's like it's an observation hill. There's like 2 telescopes, and like 3 tents with like a van or something like that.
Right.
I landed there last night and there was 4 chests right there. 3 right around the telescopes and 1 off by the tree behind it. Yeah, no shit. Yeah. Yeah, you know it was funny too? You gotta go check this tree out. Because I landed there the first time, I was like, whoa, I'm like, there's fucking 4 chests on the hill right there. So I landed there, and as soon as I hit the ground, some chick came in behind me. I popped the chest, out came a fucking rocket launcher. She stole it from me, and I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. I backed up, and I swear to God, she pulled out the rocket launcher, shot me, killed me, and herself at the same time. It was the funniest fucking thing. I'm like, you dumb bitch. I'm like, you're so stupid. You couldn't wait 2 seconds to fucking back up before you shot me to death?
Fucking idiot,
Jesus.
man.
I was laughing so hard. Yeah, it was like rip chest. Oh, there it goes. Game over. Just like that. I was like, whoa. Oh, it was so funny.
Killed each. Yeah.
Like, you're an idiot. Really.
Yeah, I can't wait to do another stream. Haven't missed the streaming.
I can't wait, man.
I know. I'm looking forward to
I
it.
haven't played Fortnite since Monday. It's been a while.
Yeah, I haven't
I'm
played.
gonna have
since
Keanu
then.
Reeves when I get home too.
Oh, yeah, you're done. You finished out the whole damn thing.
I'm at tier 99, but I'll one game, one
Yeah,
challenge.
yeah, he'll buy the Keanu Reeves one.
Yeah. John Wick.
I am proud to say I haven't bought any, and I'm like right at like 80 or 81 or something.
I bought 7 tiers.
Damn.
Go ahead.
Damn. I could buy some. I've got like 500 or 600 V-coin.
I didn't know what else to do with. Like it was 1, 3. It's like it was like.
You can't really buy much for less than 500. So.
Yeah, I mean.
You can buy a dance for 200 or.
You know what's funny is that they give you 900 V-coin throughout the whole entire course of all those tiers. You guys know what the price for the new battle pass is?
900 V-coin?
No, 950 V-coin. They get you. That's smart. That's smart. You think like, oh, if I just play all the battle tiers, I can have enough coin to buy a new.
Well, I got the free pass for next month.
They make you. No, see, I think those are just challenges though. I'm not sure if that was a free pass, but I just think it's funny that they sell you 50 coins short of what you get from going through the battle pass tiers.
That's how they make their money.
Yeah, just so you can buy the other battle pass. It's like.
Well, I got
What
it.
else, yo? What else?
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, that's us, man. That's the Blacklisted boys.
Yes, sir. I'll pretty much do it.
And Snapback's out.
Yes, sir.
I'm out.
We'll see you in a bit.
Everglades out.
Peace out.
Keep it swanking.
Yep.
Thank you guys for watching. You're the best. We'll see you in an hour or 2 on stream. Peace.
Peace.